Alright, good morning, folks. It is day 108, and it is weigh-in Monday. Now, before I hit that scale with you, just want to say that there is definitely going to be a weight gain over last Monday. Last Monday, I achieved 50 pounds of weight loss, and I was hitting at 277.8 last Monday. I had a weekend of celebration. We had the twins' birthday party, which I was eating cheeseburgers and hot dogs and cakes. And then yesterday was Easter, and we had Kentucky Fried Chicken, more cake, and things like that. And I probably eat a little more than I should on both days. Not everything that I ate was on camera. Like yesterday, we wound up warming up the leftover hot dogs, and I ate a few of those in the afternoon. So I probably ate maybe 2 to 3 times a day on both days. I didn't overdo it on the sweets or the cake. I just had one piece on each day. But yesterday morning, I weighed, because I do check my weigh-ins throughout the week to see what direction the scale is taking. And yesterday morning, I was up to 282.4 pounds over last week, so I didn't do anything to try to correct that yesterday on Easter holiday. I just said I was going to enjoy the holiday. I've said that all along. I was going to enjoy holidays and celebrations as they come along, the way they fall. So after yesterday and the way my stomach's still feeling full this morning, a little bloated feeling, I'm expecting an even bigger weight increase over yesterday. So we're going to hit that scale, and whatever it says really doesn't matter to me, because this week is going to be a week of correction, and by the time we're done, we're going to be back on that 277. Actually, we're going to be under that by the time this week is done, because all the playing around is over, and it is time to get serious. So let's go check out what this says. Oh, got the light on where we can see.
Hello. Please step on the scale.
Ooh. Okay, this is not good.
Your weight is 284.2 pounds.
Alright, so you heard it here first. 284.2 pounds. A lot of that is probably undigested food sitting in my stomach from yesterday, so this week we will monitor the scale every day, and play catch up, try to get back to where we were first and foremost. Unfortunately, we're going backwards in order to go forward, but y'all know me by now. I will not let this stand. We will hit it hard this week coming up. So Y'all stay tuned for the rest of the day, because we're about to get real serious real fast, and by the end of this, I'm going to be under that 277 that I was at last Monday. I have to redeem myself. Y'all stay tuned for that. Okay, so I did the math before I left the house, and it is a total gain of 6.4 pounds, gradually and mostly due to the weekend, over the course of last week. So how do we fix it? Fixing it is very simple. There is some out there. You know who you are, JH. Nope, my bad. JF. Sorry, let me get it right. You know who you are, JF. Who tells you do not fall for the myth of moderation, because they promote a certain type of diet and lifestyle. Now, if you're doing a certain type of diet and lifestyle for the specific goal of to lose weight, then you're doing things in moderation already. That kind of blows your narrative apart when you talk like that. I'm here to prove you wrong this week. Intermittent fasting in general works with all weight loss diet protocols. Every one of them. In fact, you can't overeat on any diet that I've seen or have been on. I've been on a lot of them. You can't overeat all you want and expect to get weight loss results. You're going to have to limit sooner or later. This was one of the things that was said to me back when I was on the keto diet. Wasn't said directly to me, but it was a keto person directed it to her audience. She said, you're going to have results in the beginning by just doing strict keto, and then you're going to plateau, and you're going to have to start restricting in order to lose weight. And she said, I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. And I can remember how angry that made me, because at the time I was in a phase where I was losing weight on keto. I wasn't restricting. I wasn't time restricting. I wasn't doing any kind of restriction whatsoever. And she was right. I plateaued, and I plateaued hard. And it was a nasty plateau of an up and down fluctuation amongst 10 pounds. I never implemented intermittent fasting when I was on keto. I was devastated by the fact that I had spent so much time and money on food and cooking equipment on these recipes that was extremely expensive. And this was back, before Biden took office. So things were still relatively cheap and affordable at the time. I shouldn't have said that, but it is what it is. But anyway, I'm going to prove to you this week that I can eat whatever the hell I want, calorie restrict, time restrict, and cut this weight right back off of me and then some. If you don't believe me, just keep watching. This is just the beginning. We got the rest of the week to go. All right, JF. If you see this, I'm sorry. I don't mean to pick on you. I'm trying to be helpful here. I know you're not unfamiliar with fasting.
But to say that your weight loss came from just your specific diet is not truthful. It's not. I'd like to see you succeed, brother. I would. Stay on your diet. No one's telling you to change. But you might want to look into some time restriction on that diet, buddy. And look into cutting down a little bit. You ever heard of too much of a good thing is not a good thing? That's what you're going through. All right. I'm at Walmart now. I'm going here to shop for a few things. I need some stuff to help me with my weight loss effort this week, so we'll see you on the inside of the store. Oh, the horrors of it all. Oh, the horrors of it all. All right, as you can tell by me being a diet soda drinker, I am used to sweeteners, and this is one that I used on keto. They used to have a liquid sweetener of this brand, this Whole Earth. I cannot find it anymore except online, but it used to come in a container like this. And it is what I made my pickle relish out of on my, back when I was doing the keto diet, and that and that recipe got over 900 and something views on it right now, so it did well. So I'm going to try this out to see if I can see if it mimics that liquid sweetener in any way. I'm not sure if it will. Maybe I should go with the monk fruit, some monk fruit and stevia, and try to make my own out of the natural stuff. It's 0 calorie. Wow, this has 8 grams of carbohydrates, which that doesn't matter to me. Oh, but it's got 8 grams of sugar alcohol. So basically it's got 0 carbohydrates when it comes from the sugar alcohol, which is bad news for some who care about that, but good news for me. It means I won't be taking any extra carbs off of it. Zero calories, 0 net carbs. I don't know. I don't know which I should get. I'll let you know in a minute. Alright, so I'm getting a bottle of these Texas Pete peppers. They add a fair amount of heat to things, so I'm experimenting with heat today, heated vegetables. I think I'll skip on the hot chilies this time. I would like some of those, but I'd like them. They make a chopped up version of them I don't see here. They must be out of them. We'll skip on those for now. You'll see what I'm going to do once I get back to the house. So I'm now leaving Walmart. You're not going to believe what I just did. I got in the wrong Ford Ranger. The door was open. I hit the door lock. I wasn't paying attention to get in, and I got in the wrong truck. I got in there, and the seat was all the way up against the dash. You know, I'm a tall person, so my knees were I'm like, darn, did somebody get in here and adjust my seat? I was sitting in there, and I was in the wrong Ford Ranger. It looked just like mine. Didn't have a toolbox on it, though. I got to pay better attention. Oh, my God. Oh, well. stuff happens, right? I totally got in the wrong truck. At least I have a good explanation for it. If something ever came about of it, which nothing will. It never does. But I didn't have to share that, but I figured I'd share it anyway. That's my ADHD kicking in right there, buddy. Oh my God. Got in the wrong truck. Alright. I don't want to, but I'm going to get some gas now. Unbelievable. You know, I'm just going to come out and say it. What I wouldn't give right now for a mean tweet and $1.43 gas right now. Unbelievable. Alright, I got the hot mama in this bowl along with all its juice. We gotta fix it where it will go into the food processor. This is the handiest tool I've ever bought for chopping up vegetables. This is the best tool for cutting onions and bell pepper. And obviously hot mamas. There. I think we can work with that. Alright, so there's a bunch of these little stevia monk fruit packets in there. I'm used to the liquid version of this, which tastes a lot like honey. So I'm hoping this will have sort of the same thing in a powdered form. Taste a little bit of this. Not necessarily, but I'm gonna put about 3 packets in there. Next, I'm going to be adding some of these Tabasco peppers that I bought at Walmart. Ooh, a lot of that pepper juice is going in there. Then we're just going to add jalapeno, more banana pepper rings, and sauerkraut in there, and then I will turn you on when I get it ready to mix up. All right. Alright, so sorry about that. I almost pushed it to its maximum capability. I did have a little bit of leakage out of there, but the results are the same nonetheless. Alright, so I tasted this already. I had to add some more packets of the sweetener, the monk fruit stevia blend. And that is it right there. Ooh. The sweetness is almost there. I'm going to let it steep with that sweetener in there for a while before I decide to add any more. It isn't in there instantly like with the jalapeno jelly, the sweetness of that jelly. But it is there enough to make a difference. And I'm here to tell you, that'll open your sinuses right there. That is some hot chow chow right there. Oh my God. I got my nose running. It's so hot. It's not intolerable hot, but it's hot enough to make the difference that I want it to make. A couple of spoonfuls of that a day and eating with my meals, that should go a long way toward helping me lose this weight this week. But that's how I'm trying to save a little money, by incorporating everything together like that. Whew. And it's a good relish. It's hot. But if you wanted to make it not hot, you could just do the sauerkraut and pickles would be fine. And the banana peppers. Banana peppers aren't hot. Or however you want to do it. Whatever you wanted to add. Any kind of fermented vegetable will do, like, or pickled, like even zucchini, squash, and stuff like that would go good in there if they were pickled. And a little tomato, if you can find a little green tomato. Even the little red cherry tomato or two would add to it as well. But anyway, we'll catch back up with you in a little while. So yesterday, I was out riding a side-by-side in 70-something degree weather. Today, it's like 46 and rainy and cold. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, so my wife has a long client schedule today. I am going to meet her up at the Waffle House, and that will be my OMAD for today. Plan on getting the grilled chicken melt and hash browns. It is a pretty low calorie meal, even though it doesn't sound like it. And we're going to call it a day after we eat that. So we're going to make it a good one. All right, true to my word, I'm going to eat me about 3 spoonfuls of my hot chow chow here. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Honestly, my first batch of chow chow was better with the dill pickle chips. A whole Big Mama ground up in there. You can taste that Big Mama above everything else. 3 big spoonfuls of that should aid with the digestion of the food I ate earlier. It is 3:01 now, and that is what we're going to do for the rest of the week. I ate about 2 or 3 spoonfuls this morning and 2 or 3 spoonfuls just now. So that's one spicy chow chow, buddy. All right, we'll see how it affects us. We'll holler at you in a bit. Okay, so I'm on the way to pick up my daughter now. Had to make a stop at the trash dump and dump the trash. And I can feel those 3 big spoonfuls of relish working on my stomach now. In fact, that's what I was about to discuss. It doesn't taste anything like chow chow. It tastes more like a really hot pickle relish. It's not chow chow. It's not very sweet. course, that could be the sweetener I used. I'm sure it would come out sweeter with the jalapeno jelly. But I was trying to omit the sugar from it for the week because I am trying to slim back down. I will make it again at another time, and I will include the jalapeno jelly in it to see what kind of difference that makes. But right now, it's somewhere between relish and hellish. In fact, that's what I'm going to name it. It is hellish relish. Yeah, a couple of spoonfuls of that will do what an entire Big Mama will do by itself. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. It's going to be a fun week. Alright, so we did our OMAD. We did 6 spoons full of hellish relish. And we will march on throughout the rest of the week. Alright, folks. If I don't see you no more today, if I don't have anything else to add, I want you to know, you folks have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.